Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back once again to Youngstar TV. As usual, it's your boy Youngstar right here. And you know how we do it. If today happens to be your first time watching me, this is Youngstar TV and I'm your boy Youngstar. Please hit the subscribe button for me, like this video, and also share your thoughts on this particular video. This is an open one and I expect you to share your comment on this particular. Please don't forget to like this video. It's very, very important to me. Please take a minute and like this video. A second to like this video. So in this episode, I'm going to talk about a certain African woman. So a certain African woman, Buyawa. African mothers are capable of doing anything. If you happen to be a good child, they will be a good parent for you. But then if you are the otherwise, if you go the other way, you know what will happen. Even you being a good child, what sometimes you go through in the house it's not even easy. Come to talk of being a bad child. So there is this particular story that I chanced on and I decided to do a video about it. Now, I will not waste much of your time. Let's get straight into the story. So I'm going to read this story, then we'll talk about the story. So this story was posted by Jordan. Yes, so this is what he wrote. He said, I know being one talk, but spoil. I know being one talk, but spoil. When I was 15, I got scouted to play for a team in Melbourne, Australia. If the name is wrong, please spare me. 2 weeks to leave from Melbourne. One fateful Sunday, my mom came home from church and was yelling at me. So I hissed at her. Those of you who don't know hissing, that is hissing. So I hissed at her. Let's continue. She became furious. That is, a typical African mother. When you do that to her, she'll be furious. Then she started yelling. Is it because you want to go to abroad now that you are hissing at me? Come and go now, let me see you. That was what the mother said. I have to tame you before you become untamable. She stormed my room and took my travel document, my jerseys and boots I had bought in Nigeria, and my boxes, which means that this person is in Nigeria. She took kerosene and matches, went to the backyard and set everything ablaze. Immediately she lit the fire and threw it in her eyes. Immediately she lit the fire and threw it in her eyes cleared. Well, I was only able to recover my international passport. I don't know if she regret it, but my life could have changed for good if not for anger. Then he continued to write, I am not saying this to pile on my mom or anything, but it changed the trajectory of my life. She has apologized and still apologizing, and I don't think I love her any less. I just hope I win big with something else, cause the suffering that act has put me through can't be explained. So this is what someone, Jordan, posted on the internet. Now, this whole story, if you look at this whole story very well, it is that that kind of stories that it's no news in a typical African setting. Even sometimes when your parents decide to do something for you, something good for you, something that they themselves have decided to do for you, and then they expect you to do something and you refuse to do that, and what they promise to do for you will not come to pass. That is a typical African family, a typical African parent. That's how they behave. But then, thinking of this particular whole incident, if you take your time and then you analyze this very well, in a way, you can't really blame the boy. No, well, in a way, you can't really blame the boy. And in another way, you cannot also really blame the mother. Because the fact that you've won or you've gotten an opportunity to travel abroad to, better your future or to better your career, does not give you that mandate to be able to speak to your parents anyhow. Even in this case, he was not speaking with his parents anyhow. Rather, he was hissing, which is a sign of disrespect in a typical African setting. If you hustle at a parent or any elderly person, it's a sign of great disrespect. Come to talk of your own mother who gave birth to you. So at this point, your man feels like he has gotten everything that he needed because he has been scouted and is going to play in a top country. Because moving from Nigeria to Australia, you've made it. You want to jackpot, go Nigeria, then go and better your life. It was a good career. It was a good opportunity for him to go and then, make a better life for himself. But then, looking at how things pan out, it is the fault of both the mother and then the child. Because first of all, if the child had not hustled on his mom, I am not sure the man would have done that, because every parent wants good for their kids. And so a situation whereby you're disrespecting your parent because you feel like you've gotten that opportunity is not acceptable. Very, very, very unfair. Because even if you've gotten this chance and when you travel, that does not change the fact that you're your parent. Because if they have not brought you on this earth, there is no way you can tell me that you would have that opportunity to travel abroad. And the mother too got angry. Anger is one of the one of the greatest tools that can destroy everything. Anger can, because the mom got angry, and because of that, this whole opportunity that he got was just within the twinkle of an eye, was just, I mean, thrown to the thin air. The opportunity, the whole life, the future that the guy might have had was just cut short, just like that. The mom got angry and everything. So I'm going to take you through some of the comments that people passed. What do you think? Do you think this particular story, I mean, the child, you know what? The child didn't do well, but I'll say the mom went extremely high. I mean, she went too far because she's your son, and going to that far at this point, maybe if he had gotten the opportunity, maybe if he had traveled like by now, he'll be having some good time. I don't know how things are happening, because if you listen to what the guy is saying, it looks like things are not really well with them. Meanwhile, if the mom had not let her emotions lead her, like by now, her child might be taking good care of the family and things will be going on well. Maybe by now, like, you'll be playing for one of the big teams we know in Europe. But it didn't go that way. So let me read some of the comments that netizens passed on this particular story. One person came to write, "You brought that upon yourself. You hissed at your mother, as in your mother, just because of which achievement? The achievement you got with her help? That's your mini God, man." Yes, so this person is saying that her mother is his mini God. And because your mother is the one who brought you to this, I mean, you don't have to disrespect her for any reason. But that does not also guarantee, that does not also mean the mother should do that. No, actually. My father once said, when a woman is angry, the calabash you once told her was tied to your life is the first destination she is heading to for distraction. Yes. So this one too is saying that he was one told that when you tell a woman, I mean, during your normal time, during your cool times with her, if you tell her one thing that is, I mean, very dear to you, the moment you get an argument, that particular thing that you said, that is the first thing that they're going to target, and cause distraction. And that is what this person too also wrote. Another person said it was not anger but witchcraft. So this person is siding with, I mean, not siding, but is saying that the mom did not do well. He's saying that it is witchcraft that caused this woman to do that. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's anger. That is your doing too. When you look down on your mother because of achievement, yes. Some people have been doing this. A lot of parents are going through some of these things. Their kids that they gave birth to, because they've been able to make it in life, they are disrespecting their parent. They don't take them for anything because they feel like now they are on top and they are below. But remember, it is your mother who brought you to this earth. So if you think that you made it in life and then your mother, you are the one taking care of your mother, or you are, I mean, doing well for your mother, that does not mean that you should take that as a lenience. I mean, you are taking her lenience to be a weakness, which is very, very bad. Another person also came to write, there are a lot of bad mothers, but people just don't talk about it. Yes, that one too is true. There are a lot of bad mothers. Same way, there are a lot of bad kids, bad children. There are a lot of bad mothers too as well. And then I'll be reading last 3 comments, and then, I mean, you also share your thoughts on this particular story. That is how many destinies were ruined because of the ego of a parent who couldn't see beyond their noses. Yes, so this person is saying that, yeah, some of the egos that some of our parents are having is what caused their children's destiny to be destroyed. And then, I mean, well, that's what this person is saying. What if God used her anger to save you from untimely death? This is deep. Have you thought about that? What if God used her anger to save the son from untimely death? Maybe. Who knows? What if, I mean, when he got the opportunity to travel abroad and, I mean, play football, what if on his way he was involved in a plane crash? What if when he got there, the thing that they said, the football career that he was going to, I mean, the team that he was going to play, what if it was not so? What if it was something else that could have landed him in death? Because who knows? Maybe they said they scouted him for football, but there are several instances on the internet that people have been taken out from their countries to different countries for a particular job, but when they got there, it was different thing altogether. So what if God used her mom's anger to save her from untimely death. I mean, that is also, yeah, very, very reasonable. Yeah, I love that comment. This is from who? That's from Shozi. Yeah, I mean, I like your comment. That comment has gotten 243 replies. Yes, I like that comment. Let me read last two comments. Dear men, read through the comment and be careful of any woman who defends this act. Well, not always the case. Then this last comment is saying that he has a good heart. I really can't say, but unless I make it in Nigeria, I might never feel the same way for her anymore. Well, all right. So these are some of the comments that some people are passing on social media under this particular post. So what do you think about this whole incident? What do you think about this story? You learn from this story. It is a very, educative story that you should learn from it, because sometimes when we get something, there's this saying that it's not only children. There's this saying that how do you call it? A man, the true color of a man is determined when he makes it in life. Yes. So some people are with a man, they are in a relationship, and then now things are not really working well. But then when they get money, then you see the men, I mean, doing the undoable. Those things have been happening. They've been happening. Yeah. So what do you think about this whole incident? Feel free to share your comments and your thoughts on this particular one. You know how we do it. This is Youngstar TV. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and also share your thoughts on this particular one. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching.